everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to be reviewing new shades that BBIA came out with. These are new shades for their Glow Lip Tint and their Last Velvet Tint. I believe the packaging has changed compared to the previous collections. It's not as long, it's a little bit more short. The brush is also the same as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Starting first, we have the shade 42 So Good Fig. It's labeled as an autumn mute color. It's also a neutral color as well. It is a little bit sheer and more of a light mute color. For the ingredients, look, it's a mute beigey fig color, sort of this purple beige color. They do recommend this as a base color. It does have a little bit of a pink undertone, but it is going to look more purple. The formula feels pretty much the same as well. The previous shade did seem to have oxidized a bit. So it does have a little bit of like shea butter scent to it. For the new shades, they have this bubblegum scent, quite fruity. For the full look, now we have a blush pink purple shade, very flattering and MLBB purple shade. I thought it was gonna look more purple, but for the full look, it has more of a pink beige undertone, so it balances out the purple. It's a velvety formula, and the more that you apply, the more moisturizing it is. It's not as moisturizing as Peripera's Ink the Velvets, but it does give some moisturization. It doesn't have any blurring effect, but it's really easy to blend, really easy to blur. Gives a beautiful gradients finish. Very easy to create a blurred effect around the lips, and it makes it very soft. I'd say it's semi-creamy. You probably need to prep your lips well beforehand. Pretty similar to the previous collection. So here's the hand swatch with just a beige at the bottom. Side by side, they do look quite similar. Let's go ahead with the transfer test. Once you blot it, it's completely matte, and it does seem to have transferred quite a bit, but there seemed to be a little bit of a stain left. The stain color is actually quite pretty as well. So we have this pink brown stain. Next up, this is 43 So Good Plum. It's described as a mute plum red color, and it is a cool color. It's also a summer mute shade. On the arm swatch, it did look quite similar to 42 So Good Fig, but applying on the lips, they do have their own differences. As the name says, it's sort of this plum purple shade. It looks more like a deeper pink plum shade. It does have more purple in it as well. For the full look as well, really beautiful shade color. Now we sort of have this plum brown color. For a dark shade, it looks so MLBB. It looks so dreamy, and BBIA does such a good job at creating these type of shades. Beautiful mute shades. For this collection, last but not least, we have 44 So Good Mocha. It's a mute mocha brown color, and it is warm toned. It's labeled as an autumn mute and deep shade color. Don't really have to explain it, but it looks so flattering, super beautiful. You sort of have this cloudy, pale like brown color. Although it is labeled as a warm tone color, it does look more like a neutral to slightly warm shade. It looks super flattering. It does seem to have a little bit of gray in it, which kind of gives it a little bit of muteness. It doesn't make my natural beige skin look dull or pale. Alright, this is the full look. It looks so good as a full look as well. I'm obsessed with all three shades. Now we have a deep mocha brown color. This doesn't look like a warm tone color. I like how it doesn't have any orange or red undertones. I'm going to move on to the glow lip tints and then sum up my review at the end for these two. First off, you have 11 Nudy. This is the ingredients look. It's supposed to be a mid-tone nude beige color. It does leave it a little bit more warm, but on their chart, it is more of a neutral color. Because it is a little bit more of a light color, it is quite sheer. For the ingredients look, it is going to blend a little bit with your lip color. However, you can sort of see a brown purple type of color. For the formula, it's somewhat sticky, but it's not overwhelming. So it has a vanilla slash shea butter scent, a little bit sweet. For the formula, it is quite thick as well. So to have this water glistening light gloss finish. It looks really good on the cupid's bow. It reflects really well on your lips, and it bounces off a lot, so it gives a very crystal-like glossy finish. Now for the photo, you can see more of the shade color. It looks pretty much similar to the promotional pictures. Super flattering and very beautiful shade. Again, you sort of have this purple beige color. It is mute as well. It did look light for the greenness look, but for the full look now, it's deeper color. For the formula, it does seem to have more of a semi-gel, semi-waxy formula because of how thick it is, but it's not waxy. Quite moisturizing. Let's go ahead with the transfer test. Did transfer quite a bit, especially the glossy finish. It is a little bit more sticky now. You can see how my lips are kind of sticking together. For the stain as well, it does turn red. Next up, we have 12 Cocoa bottle, labeled as a deep chocolate brown color. It's a warm and dark color. I don't know if you can see from the arm swatch, but it does have slight orange undertone, sort of this like pumpkin orange, which makes it more warm toned. The orange in this is quite subtle, however. Already for the gradient look, you can see how deep the color is, deep chocolate brown. For the full look, now we have a deeper brown color. So it looks like an acorn brown color. It is going to look red under some certain lighting, so this dark cherry brown color. Last but not least, this is 13 Maroon bottle. It's supposed to be a deep plum brown color. It's also a dark cool color. Like the name says, you have a plum brown color. It is going to look more like a plum color. I would say it's semi-brightening as well because of the bright purple undertones. The brown kind of does keep it dark as well. For the full look, now we have a maroon color. Plus, you can see more of a plummy purple color. It also looks quite similar to the promotional pictures as well. I had a lot of fun swatching these. BBIA has really good velvet shades and they didn't disappoint at all. For their glow lip tint, I was most impressed with shade 11 Nudy bottle. I've been wanting to try a purple brown gloss and it was everything that I imagined to be. Super flattering. Other than that, for the formulas, I would prime my lips well beforehand. For the glass velvet tint, amazing blurry finish around the edges of your lips. For the glow lip tint as well, amazing glossy finish, beautiful pout. Semi-sticky, but it does give a very beautiful glossy finish. So that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope that you found it helpful. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video.